Well, here is a special story for you. We all want the very best for our children. So, when it comes to crucial skills like counting and reading, should we be starting their learning well before they get into school classrooms? An advanced Japanese method of education is teaching babies as young as 6 months and turning out junior geniuses. Shichida learning centres are popping up right around Australia, and we went along to check it out.
3 plus 5 is 8. You got it. Elegant. Egg goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Zambia, Nigeria, Madagascar, Cameroon, Central African Republic.
They're big concepts for very little people. The Shichida method of brain training is super fast,
Pacific Sauri, sea slug, tuna.
super impressive, super cute. And I've brought my 2-year-old along to see how he goes. And, well, I couldn't get a babysitter.
The whole idea of it is to take advantage of how the children's brain develop in that early years. And we're not saying that, you can't learn after you're 5 years old or anything. It's a lifelong learning. But definitely those early experiences basically shape and form the quality of the brain's architecture.
After a slow start and a little bit of encouragement,
How's the weather? It's windy.
Charlie was just finding his mojo. When things got serious, in a fun way, of course. Counting.
1 plus 5 is 6. 6.
Word and memory games.
Where is the stapler? Click. Yeah, on fire.
Even famous artworks.
We've got The Triumph of Galatia by Raffaello, Summer by Arcimboldo, Spring by Arcimboldo, Vertumnus by Arcimboldo.
Do you really expect the kids to remember that?
No. The whole idea of that, again, with the flashcards, there are a couple of reasons why we do it and why it's done it that speak to. First and foremost is actually to what we call activate that visual memory aspect of things, and also to allow the brain to process the information visually.
So we're talking about not just learning itself, but learning how to learn.
The average Australian child learns to read around the age of 6. The times table is usually learnt in year 2. Here, children learn those concepts from as young as 6 months.
Norway, Oman, Pakistan, Qatar, Russia, Suriname, Turkey, Uruguay, Vietnam.
The 5-year-old class would put many adults to shame.
Well done, okay, next. Well done, okay, next. Well done.
Parents are expected to participate so we can learn how to help them learn. And the results can be extraordinary.
The values of Shichida are the same as mine, which is through love. Love your child, they'll have a love of learning, and everything will naturally flow.
Have you noticed a real change?
Yes, definitely. My first daughter, she started reading when she was about 2 1/2.
There will be parents watching though that will think, they're babies, they're toddlers, just let them be babies. What would you say to those parents?
If we have the ability to kind of, shape how they look at things, how they learn things, so that it's easier later on, why not?
So you don't have to be a child genius to come to this class?
No, not at all.
Just as well.
He did an amazing job. I can't believe it's his first time. He's got super concentration skills, actually.
Once I was 7 years old.
Yeah, he was pretty happy with himself. It's a really interesting program, actually. I'm very much of that school of thought, or we are as parents, that, let them be toddlers. But I tell you what, the stuff they absorb and the stuff they learn, and they have a great time. And Charlie, loved the camera, didn't like being told what to do.
Yes.
It's pretty much an even split of both his parents.
Good morning to you, Luke, if you're out there.
Indeed.
We were talking earlier about songs that get stuck. I've had a song in my head for 5 days now. Do you find that some of those kids' songs get stuck in your head?
Yeah, that particular one. How's the weather? It's raining. That's been my whole week, so thank you for that, Shichida.
Could use that in the weather report a bit later.
Yes, that's not a bad idea. Good story. Thank you very much, Millie. Now, whether you like...